presented by Farmers Insurance. Get a quote at farmers.com. Not so bad for a Tuesday evening in early December here in East Lansing.
We'll see who can get the game played on their terms in terms of pace.
Jeremy Fears with it with a smile, leading the nation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Iowa's not a huge team, not an overly physical team, but they're certainly not going to back down because they got quite the leader in this guy.
And it Sturts that
the open floor.
Cooper had it knocked away into the hands of Sturts. Up to Banks. And Iowa has a quick lead of 5-0.
What a cat open floor off the turnover.
Jackson Colvin leading scorer, leading rebounder for the Spartans so far. And it'll come back to Iowa to rebound. Fears pushing.
Look out.
Kurtang wide open. Cashes in.
Comment, can they make enough threes?
Calls him the best pure shooter on the team. Has been struggling recently. Good look inside. Maniau slams it home. So far, Kohler double-double against North Carolina last game. Got his own rebound and whistle.
God, they've gotten the ball into the post. They've gotten the ball to their strength and where it lies in the interior, given the matchup. They've just 3 years. That's so valuable, and it's quite frankly something that very few programs have. 4-year guys, huge. It takes the load off of Sturt so he can score.
Now this is the guy they really wanted to get going for. Garris missed his first foul called against Iowa. Goes against the 5. McCullough, they don't want him with it there. Bodies hit the floor. And a foul called against Michigan. They're already up to 7th nationally. The fastest risers, the biggest jump in the nation. Carr elevates. McCullough for 2.
Nice.
He's been hot from 3 here these last couple of games. Goes inside. He's found that a couple of times. Carson Cooper couldn't convert. Maniau rebound.
Boy.
Combs to the lane. Back out to Sturts. That's the shot he wants. Not close. Maniau puts it back. Always eyes up, averaging those 10 assists per game. Happy to do that as well. He'll shoot 2 more.
That's just so.
There, Tavion Banks, who was the 6th man of the year in the Missouri Valley. Drake a year ago called the best defender on this team.
Need him on the floor for his athleticism, his defense, his rebounding, everything.
Here's 45 of this half. This is Jordan Scott, true freshman from Reston, Virginia. It's a nice.
You got to have a nice roster blend. You want to have some continuity and some returners. You want to have some high school guys that you sprinkle.
They've made 1 for their last 7. Sage. And the foul call came in from the outside.
Level of physicality is pretty minimal.
He was a Drake commit, and after Ben McCollum came to physicality was coming and said, we're going to call this one close in the first half.
Agree.
And another against Cam Maniau. And one of the examples of how much better he's shooting the ball this season compared to last.
Yeah, and keep in mind, improvement, and that's addressing the one hole in his game, is that outside shooting. If he starts knocking down those perimeter.
Gar 3. Look at Kurtang. And put back up and in by the freshman. Back in the Big Ten, and they are excited in East Lansing. Kurtang, Kohler, pretty dish. Game high 7 rebounds coming off a double-double against North Carolina. Carr, turnaround, Kohler, put down.
Really looming large here early on for Sparty.
Double team Kohler, back up to Scott, knocks down a 3.
Yeah.
This is a violent run.
It is.
Fears left open, takes 3.
Well, this is the most discombobulated Bennett Sturts has.
See if that can get Sturts going, see if he can get on
in the show. Well, one of the things that
this Saturday on USA, NBC, and Peacock. And Fears is getting it done from the...
In a rhythm and a groove. Look at that deny from Fears. Didn't let Sturts get the ball.
Got way downtown. He did that
to spread the floor and knock down shots.
Also played at Villanova a couple of seasons before. Carr, watch out. Lost control, but it goes in.
Really impressive defense from Michigan State in this first half.
Sturts, a guy who averaged 19 points last year and this year. And a strong take goes in for Brendan. Now inside of 10 to shoot. Only player in double figures today gives the Carr. Going Carr to...
A lot of traffic, but he sees through it all and drops it down to Carr.
Well, he's feeling it, just having two, and drops the three.
What a lift. Haas down a three.
They'd like for his defense to be better, but they live with it because that's what he can give them. Kohler, way off on a three. Carr, another slip. Kurtang has played sparingly here in this first half. Inside to Kohler. He's had it down here a bunch. Great spin move for the finish. 8 rebounds for number 0. Quick three. And Carr rebound.
Has to put a body on somebody.
Here's already has 10. Step back three.
His game, too.
Great point. Iowa doesn't have a single player with more than 4 points. Fulgaris working, might have taken steps. Yes, he did. And Iowa begins with a turnover.
Wrong fouls. 8 for 8 from the free throw line in the first half was Fears.
He's the only player in double figures. And elevating was Carr.
Second half is going to be Iowa's ability to play defense without fouls. Not all fouls are created equal. Putting Cope in, that's got to get cleaned up.
Michigan State, huge advantage at the line so far. They've talked more about how he's just loved how he's running my team right now. That's what he said. Kurtang, good look for him. And that fell
there to try and get something out of him.
Kohler solid first half, 8 points, 8 rebounds. Tang, tough shot. He'll take it.
Tough as it. But you're right, there have not been very many open floor opportunities for Iowa. And it's not that they need to push it, because you know what's been challenging? Scoring on Michigan State in the half court.
Gail Combs converts from the free throw. 2 to shoot. Carr, Lane. Elevates so far. Environment tonight. Scoreboard says a lot. Cooper, spin. Stuffs home. Starts baseline, little floater. Maybe there's the easy one. One of those 2 guards Tom Izzo would really like to see step up. Carr, back door.
Rebounding opportunities as well.
Joe and Carr, the 3-point play, and even though Michigan State lost their time. Howard, open deep 3, nails it.
And he's got a nice start to this second half.
Speaking of nice, it is becoming more of a well-rounded offensive play.
One thing he's doing a good job of, he is an excellent standing in the corner. He back cuts, which puts pressure on the defense, and if he catches a back cut, look out.
Combs, nice dish inside, and the tip back in by Manyaw. Fulgaris back in with those fouls. That's a dish from Sturts, back outside. Howard, Sturts. Let's see if he can find it here.
Yeah, those are the shots that got to go down.
Kohler, nice.
That's that early.
Have 5 to shoot. A little too low, and here comes Combs. Has Howard up ahead. Gives the other way, but Garris with a dunk.
A couple of run-out easy shot.
And a block from Zadian Banks. Spin, Kohler.
I think Iowa needs to come letting all game long for Iowa.
That's something they have not been able to do, is get that lead to single digits. Better right now.
Well, if I'm Michigan State, if I catch.
Shot clock down to 5. Backdoor Fears. That's nice.
That is so.
Michigan State out rebounding Iowa, but also with more assists so far. Just hit double figures with 10. Kurtag will pull up from the elbow.
Love it.
Not close. McCullough keeps it alive. Still working. Jump hook. Getting him ready for this season. Ready to double team Sturts there. Wojcik working on him. Foul called against him. He can get up into double figures. And he does it right there.
Prototypical, perfect Tom Izzo power forward. Cam Ward is.
Hey, I was excited to see him. He only played 16 minutes against
Pressure from Cooper Koch.
Wojcik to the lane. That was a foul.
I have been impressed with the confidence.
Coming in from Harvard. Knocks down the first. Scotty Scheffler and an all-star has led by as many as 20. That was earlier here in the second half. Wojcik knocks them both down, pushes the lead back up to 20. Sturts drives, Mannion double teamed right away. Howard, open three, no. And a rebound.
The post-up's hard the last couple of possessions on Cole.
McCullough double team. Ugo Chukwu. Cole fights for it. Couldn't come up with it. Ready to check back in. McCullough's had a couple of good moments in the second half. And has another. Koch only has 3 points tonight. Doubles that to make it 6. Back inside to Kohler, working on Fulgaris, double teamed.
Gotta get that double team.
3 to shoot, McCullough. Oh! Go ahead and smile. Fulgaris, 3 to shoot. Forced 3. Wow, man. It's pretty when it goes.
Yeah, it's obviously.
Now they want to get it inside. Chukwu! Pretty to the glass. Bennett starts on the bench, likely for the rest of the night. After a frustrating go to the start of his Big Ten career. Kid Sage stuffs.
Going to obviously struggle a little bit, and Michigan State had a lot to do with forcing a tough night for Bennett Sturts.
Garson Cooper earns 2 at the line. Both teams trying to empty the bench now. Cooper in and out. His twin brother, Brennan Walton. You think Coach Izzo just calls them by the numbers in practice?
Yeah, no.
They're going to also have an impressive win over Iowa.
Yes.
Which came to East Lansing at 7-0. Turnaround, rolls in for the Hawkeyes.
Got a big one this weekend. The Dukies come to town.
That'll be fun on Saturday.
Yes, it will.
Wojcik. See if he can earn a couple from the stroll.
And I agree. The thing about Michigan State, they want to rebound and run, but they can win a variety.
One team-wise coming out of the night.
Yes.
Sanders got a hand on that one. 1-0 with a commanding win over Iowa. Record now 8-0 on the season. They can enjoy their sights on another big-time matchup here inside the Breslin Center, taking on Duke on Saturday.
Really impressed. First time seeing Sparty in person this